Here's Rosenthal. Taking on Chettle with a good turn of pace. Goes down and it's a penalty. I think that's a bit of a controversial decision. Chettle can't believe it. Off the head of Nicol to Wone. Good effort. Oh, what a splendid goal, Ian Wone! And the Scouser has scored a significant goal against the team he used to support.
So, what a way to win the championship, David.
Fantastic. It's a dream come true. You know, second league championship medal for us all. Tremendous. Great for this man. First of many, I hope, here. Tremendous.
Alan Smith, did you think you'd win the championship like this today?
You know, no, do you? I mean, we're hoping that it would be decided like that. We didn't really want to have to beat United, and delighted.
So, David Seaman, you've had a wonderful season, so congratulations, special congratulations for you. But what's it going to be like playing against Manchester United now, knowing that you won the championship before you go out there?
It's going to be a great experience. I'm just really, really pleased. Can't tell you how pleased I am.
Yeah, all credit to them. I believe that if you win the championship, you are the most consistent team, you are the best team, you deserve to win it, because injuries even themselves out amongst teams, luck, misfortune. So they deserve to win it, and all credit to them. But without taking anything away from them, Liverpool had an enormous lead, not the halfway stage, somewhere near the halfway stage. If you're a Liverpool supporter, anyone who's any interest in Liverpool, you would say that they actually handed it to them, threw it away.
Are you surprised that you've won it before the match?
Yes, I was actually, yeah. I thought Liverpool have probably won the last 2 games.
So how are you going to lift everybody now? Because you're a real pro when it comes to winning.
Well, we're professionals, and you know, I think they can go and enjoy the game now. It's all what we've put in during the previous 9 months. I think they all deserve it.
You've only lost 1 match in the league this season, so you've obviously been very good champions, despite some of the criticisms you've had.
Well, I think we'll be very consistent.
Good evening from a very noisy Highbury, where Arsenal were acclaimed as champions before tonight's game with Manchester United. Arsenal then, the 1991 Barclays League champions. 36 games played, 1 defeat, 16 goals conceded and 2 points deducted. While they've been called methodical, they've even been called boring. But the byword at Highbury is professionalism, and that's what's won the title for the 2nd time in 3 years. Well, celebration time tonight. The hard work's been done. Time to enjoy the moments, milk the applause, and perhaps even put on a show against Manchester United. The commentators, Gary Lineker and Brian Moore.
It's real carnival time here at Highbury, with Manchester United joining in the salute for the new champions. Arsenal earlier kicking in, some of the players wearing bobble hats, all of them with the broadest of broad smiles. Banners everywhere proclaiming Arsenal the champions, all of it swamped by photographers. Well, let's get down to business. The teams for tonight: Arsenal make 1 change from that slog in the rain and wind at Sunderland on Saturday, and as Limpar returns to the number 11 shirt in place of Perry Groves. It's a side that arrives as worthy champions. 1 league defeat only this season, and a defence that's conceded only 16 goals in 36 league games. That's the cornerstone of success. Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson has shuffled his players again, with that Cup Winners' Cup final just 9 days away. Dennis Irwin, Gary Pallister and Lee Sharp are out. Mike Phelan comes in at right back, Mal Donaghy to centre back, and Mark Robbins will play, I'm told, down the left-hand side. Our referee tonight is Bob Nixon from the Wirral. So with cries of champion ringing right around Highbury, it's Manchester United to get us underway. They're in the blue strip, attacking the goal to our left. And George Graham, to the congratulations of fans in the stand, takes his seat as well for Arsenal's last but 1 game of a really wonderful season. Davis. Hillier. Hillier again. And taken quite casually there. Hillier's never scored in the first team for Arsenal, but he's been a real find this season. But that sort of shot was never going to worry Gary Walsh. Well, here's Hughes, leaving it for Robson. Forging through those midfield areas again. And he was bundled off the ball there by Anders Limpar. As he caught Robson on the Achilles there. No, he's up and about again. Well, Blackmore behind this. but Ince also standing over the ball there. Possibly confuse Arsenal. No, it's Blackmore. Cannoned off the wall. Straight to David Seaman. A throw out to Winterburn. A long crossfield ball and a beauty there. A glorious ball there for Paul Merson. Smith waiting in the middle. That wasn't the best of crosses there from Merson.
No, but it was a good take from Walsh. It was a difficult ball, bounced just in front of him, and he'll be looking to impress tonight, trying to, even if Les Sealy doesn't make it, to try and keep himself in the side for the final.
Les Sealy, I gather, back in training this week. Oh, McClare coming in, and Seaman. McClare went in very strongly there on David Seaman, and Seaman looked as though he's pretty badly hurt there. But he's such a big, strong fella, 6'3", Rotherham born, and McClare coming in like a steam train here. And Robson is also going off. Brian Robson going off, and in fact doesn't look too happy about it.
Must be that Achilles that he injured earlier on, Brian. He looks to be feeling it. Judging by
Darren Ferguson, the manager's teenage son, comes on as a substitute.
Sorry, Brian, I was just going to say that judging by Brian's reaction, he thinks it's something reasonably serious, and he obviously looks worried about missing the final. Let's hope it's only a kick, and here we'll see it here as Brian goes through. I think it's Limpar just get back. He just caught him on the back of the ankle. Hopefully that's only a kick, and if so, it shouldn't be too serious. But if he's twisted it or pulled it in any way, then when he's got no chance for the final.
In 9 days, you haven't got a hope, have you?
No.
In the meantime, still repair work going on for David Seaman. But he's all right now. Hughes, given away. Adams. I think this is the sort of spectacle we're going to get now. A lot of attacking play, end to end now, as Merson takes on Donaghy. He scored since the end of January in a cup tie against Leeds, and lost his place in the side. Back tonight and looking much more like himself.
Good strike.
Well, that didn't go in, but this one did go in. Look at this again. Robbins with the header. Up goes Ince. Robbins. Struck by Merson. Smith bringing Limpar in. Good work again by the goalkeeper. Good positioning, safe handling. 23-year-old from Wigan, Gary Walsh, who's had such terrible trials with injury in the early part of his career. Hughes getting away from Bowles twice. There's the cross. Robbins, in fact, hit it the wrong way. Paul Ince. Well, finished way up amongst the celebrating Arsenal fans on the North Bank. Good work by Clayton. Clayton Blackmore it is.
Oh, didn't realise you're on first name terms, Rob.
Now Merson. Little touch now for Campbell. Ferguson. Merson. The flag stays down. Even Merson, I think, was surprised by that. And United looking daggers at the linesman on the far side.
And Anders Limpar looking daggers at Paul Merson. He was alone in the centre there, available, and he didn't look too happy when Paul Merson shot.
As isn't the best angle, but he certainly looked offside.
Yeah.
Winterburn. Limpar with the cross up towards Steve Bowles. Smith is almost in there looking for his hat-trick.
I think the referee had already given a foul. Well, the linesman had his flag up anyway.
It's a free kick. Exactly 3 minutes of time added on. Adams' header, and won by Smith. Suddenly Campbell looked as though he might be through. Al Donaghy thought about the back pass, decided against it. The half-time whistle goes. Well, George Graham said he wanted it with style. That's just what Arsenal have given him tonight. Leading by 2 goals to 0. Alan Smith, the scorer of both of them. And there's good news for Manchester United fans. The news from the dressing room about Brian Robson is that it's a slight cut on the ankle, and he should certainly be fit for the Cup Winners' Cup final in Rotterdam next week. Half-time score here at Highbury, Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. And certainly plenty for the all-ticket crowd here at Highbury to be talking about at half-time. So Manchester United have made a substitution at half-time. Russell Beardsmore is on in place of Mark Hughes. As Arsenal get the second half underway, leading here at Highbury by 2 goals to 0. I don't think, Gary Lineker, there was an injury to Mark, was there? It's probably a precaution with Rotterdam just 9 days away.
I would think so, definitely, yes.
Long clearance by David Seaman. Smith leaping for this one. Blackmore getting it back to Walsh. Dixon with the throw. Campbell. Dixon again. Long towards Smith. Campbell playing it through. Limpar. Campbell's gone storming through those middle areas. A little touch back again for Smith once more, but this time over the crossbar. In amongst the fans. But a very slick Arsenal move. Campbell and Limpar at the head of it.
Yeah, they've hit United on the break all evening. Campbell miskicked it slightly, but Alan Smith looking for his hat-trick just over the bar.
It's an Arsenal throw. Winterburn with it. To Smith. Winning it again in the air. Bruce under a bit of pressure, putting it back. And Campbell again surging on to the ball. Long ball. What a good one to Dixon.
I think that might just have been goal of the season had that gone in. Great ball from Kevin Campbell. Lee Dixon ran onto it. First time volley, but just wide.
When you look at this, I mean, Dixon had made something like 40 or 50 yards to get up to this one, Gary.
That's right. Kevin Campbell picked him out perfectly. Just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, Adams powered that ball against a Manchester United player inside the box.
I just think the North Bank might have had something to do with that. That was a big cheer went up. It was one of those where he hit the ball very hard from a short space, and I always think they're a little harsh. I can't see how he intended it. It'd be interesting to see the replay. But
what's interesting also, Gary, is they've given it to Alan Smith instead of Lee Dixon, who normally takes the penalties. Alan Smith on a hat-trick on this night of celebration for Arsenal.
You see from behind the goal the incident. Be interesting to see. I mean, that's just hit his arm. For me, that is an unnecessary penalty. It's hit his arm, but without any intent. And good penalty. Top corner. You can't get any better than that.
So 3-0 then to Arsenal. McClare. Oh, and Ince coming through. But the flag was again up for offside, and again the fearless Seaman was flying at Ince's feet.
Very tight one, that one. It's probably Robbins, if anyone, that was offside rather than Ince, which probably is the reason why Ince looked so disappointed at the decision.
Robbins. And now McClare. Webb over on the left-hand side this time. Ince. Terrific shot. And again, some fine keeping by Seaman. He probably wondered, I was going to say, he probably wondered where that came from, because there was no backlift at all, but there was such power in that shot from Ince. But again, the big man got behind it, successfully enough to turn it over for this corner from Russell Beardsmore for Manchester United. Up goes Adams again, wins it in the air, support there from Smith. McClare. Now, will Robbins get on the end of this one? He's going to give a penalty. A foul by Seaman on Robbins. And United have the possibility of a late consolation. Smith with his hat-trick. But another splendid team performance right through, from first to last by Arsenal. Right at the back there, David Seaman, some excellent saves. Good teamwork, good passing, and when it mattered, good finishing.
Anybody's career. But nobody seems to be leaving the ground. Everybody's thoroughly enjoying the occasion. And why not? They've had such a fabulous season that they've ended up winning the league reasonably comfortably. And I'm sure the celebrations will go long into the evening.
The banners are out. Tony Adams then raises the Barclays League trophy. Arsenal champions of the First Division.
Tony, how does this compare with when you won it 2 years ago? Because you went into this match knowing that you were league champions.
That's right, yeah. Obviously, it went to the last kick of the game 2 years ago, and it was very special. 18 years since we won it the last time, but to win it in front of our own supporters, you know, and to go out there and do a good performance tonight. All those were buzzing beforehand, and you know, we were just pleased to win it, but you know, in front of our supporters.
Has anybody realised that you're in the European Cup next season?
It'd be very nice, yeah, fantastic. Too long, it's been too long without it.
Now, from your point of view, it's been a really tough year for you. You've coped really well. What's it like now, looking back? I mean, you've had such a strange year, really, haven't you, Tony?
It's all worthwhile, to be honest with you. You know, at the end of the day, when you win things, there's 3 trophies to win, and we've just won one of them. So everyone, you can hear them in there, absolutely delighted, every one of them. You know, I'd like to mention everyone at the Arsenal Football Club. You know, right through from the, you know, the tea lady all the way through. They've been fantastic and supportive, and everyone sticks. It's one big happy family, and I'm pleased for all them people as well.
And everybody in football will be very pleased for you, Tony.
Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations. And the celebrations are going to go on all night, I think, aren't they?
Certainly hope so, yeah.
was it any much of an anticlimax, knowing you'd won before the match tonight?
Does it look like an anticlimax now? We're just enjoying it now just as much as we did before.
David, has it occurred to everybody you'll be in Europe next season?
I think we all know. I mean, nothing will ever better at Anfield, I think. But as I say, I thought he should have saved the penalty as well.
It's been an incredible season, really, David, because everyone was talking about getting the 2 points deducted, and in the end, it didn't matter at all. You won with 2 games to spare.
Yeah, that's right. You know, but it's just fantastic for us. It's going to be a great day. We're really going to enjoy it.
Actually, if we think like Mitchell Thomas here, it's going to be very difficult to get any sense out of anybody in here tonight.
Well, I think we better leave them to it. There's certainly a lot more revelry to come in North London tonight, and that's for sure. Well, elsewhere...
Parrot is the new World Snooker
Fans in one half of North London, Arsenal are today still celebrating their 2nd league title win in 3 years.
The fans loved it, the lap of honour fully deserved. Now, though, comes the juicy prospect of the European Cup. It'll be the first time a league club has been part of the top UEFA trophy since the horror of Heysel 6 years ago. David O'Leary, Arsenal's senior professional, can't wait.
You open up in the Champions Cup against great teams. Hopefully we won't get a great team early on. And, you know, football in Europe is brilliant. I've played in both European competitions, but this is the one I haven't done, and it'd be great to do well in it. It's European nights are brilliant, and it'd be great to have European nights back here at Highbury.
And a tremendous education for the younger players too.
Brilliant, but there's no reason why with this squad, particularly in Europe, I think you play sweeper system type of thing. The team is set up over two legs to give anybody.
No, Barclays League champions for the second time in 3 seasons. But we ask, can Glasgow Rangers make it 3 in a row? Or will Aberdeen win their 5th title? Well, I've been visiting some old haunts in Motherwell as my team prepare for their first Scottish Cup final in almost 40 years. And we examine Manchester United's chances of carrying off the Cup Winners' Cup next week at the expense of Barcelona.
Good day, folks.
Good day. And
Good
James, later in the programme, we have a couple of guests who are big Spurs fans to preview the Cup final.
So I understand the chairman of Midland Bank and David Dean of Arsenal.
Not quite. No, you're off to Southend.
I'm off to Southend because at the start of the season, the chairman said to me, with this team, Jim, if we get promotion, I'll stand in a sweaty jockstrap in the director's box at the last match of the season.
No.
So I'm looking forward to that.
No, it's a pretty sight.
It won't
Well, the Barclays League title fight is almost over, and it is over rather, and ironically it was decided in a match that didn't involve the new champions. Arsenal confirmed their right to the championship with a win on Monday night over Manchester United.
3-1.
It was an anticlimax in a way, Jim, that didn't have to win the game to win the championship, but still to be presented with a trophy on their own ground.
It was
fabulous.
a great performance by Arsenal throughout the whole of the season, bearing in mind that they had points deducted. And there's David Seaman, and he weren't going to drop that. And there's Tony Adams. And what a season for him. I mean,
unbelievable.
All the troubles he's had to end like this, and all the lads thoroughly enjoying themselves.
But he's been a key member, hasn't he?
Yeah,
one defeat.
I think they have been so worthy champions. It's been great. And look at that idiot Newcombe. Never mind.
Now, there was further good news for Arsenal when George Graham was named as the manager of the year.
Quite right. And thoroughly deserved it. Yes. Thoroughly deserved
and
it.
It's nice to see Stuart Houston there standing on George's right.
And Gary the physio, who's worked on the players all year. It's been a wonderful year for Arsenal. They deserve everything they've got. Congratulations to them. Been absolutely superb.
Well, we'll all vouch for that.